praying. Father Lord, this evening, help us to understand this topic. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Now, the word, this topic called linear programming is very, very, very easy. In the Zambian setup, the syllabus, Zambian syllabus team. First thing first, I want you people to say the word linear means straight. Linear means something straight, a straight line. In this case, we can put it in form of straight. So the word linear means straight line. The word linear means a straight line. Linear means straight, but in this case, we are putting it in form of a line. And then you say the word programming. The word programming means making. So programming means making, creating, etc. The word programming means making, creating. Yeah, it is a designing. So linear programming, it is a branch of mathematics that deals with creating a model that will help you to solve problems. So don't black out. Linear programming will be dealing with us creating something on the X or Y plane. I'm just drawing simple things here. We will be creating something. We'll be creating model. A linear programming model. I'm just giving an example, something like this. We'll be creating a model that we can use to solve a problem. We'll be creating a mathematical model called linear programming, which can be used to solve a mathematical problems. I'll it. So imagine this model is for a businessman, and this businessman sells. Let me try to do this so that you get it. So that model, this model that you are seeing, it's of a businessman who sells, let's say, 2 types of drinks. Drink A and drinks B. And then this businessman wants to find out how he can maximize his profit of his selling of these drinks. So for him to know how much profit he will make from his sales or how much loss he will make from his sales, he needs to create something like this in mathematics that will help him to know the maximum profit. Maybe this point can help him to say, okay, when you sell these, you are going to make a loss. We are not going to make a lot of profit. Maybe when you sell these, you're going to make a little profit. When you sell this number, there is a number, there are numbers here. When you sell this number, you're going to make maximum profit. So it is just a model that helps to solve situations, different situations in mathematics. So So tapali fya ku black up, tapali kosere. So linear programming will be dealing with business questions in paper 2. It will be dealing with what? Business questions. Any questions that has to do with business in paper 2, it's linear programming. Maybe they will say, Makwebo makes 2 types of sausages, beef sausage and kwaba beef sausage na chicken. Na chicken sausage chofine na poloni amangalia nyayo. So if he wants to maximize his profit, just that question, it is linear programming. That is in paper 2, Zambian syllabus. So when you see business questions in paper 2, that deals with linear programming. Okay? Or when you see real-time situations, it is also linear programming. In 2019, they brought for them a question which was dealing with teachers and learners. So between 2019 or 2018, who went on a school trip. If I read properly, it was saying a school had taken teachers and learners on a school trip. Nafimbi. So just that shows you that this is a linear programming question. So what are we saying? No, I don't want people to be behind. First of all, we've said linear programming, it is a mathematical model that helps in solving real situations. But in most cases, in the Zambian syllabus situations, mostly it deals with business questions. So that might give you business questions, and that's under section B. Once you see that, this question involves business, then it's linear programming. That's how you can identify it. Okay? Like in 2021, paper 2, question 9, they had given something like a traditional drinks dealer stocks 2 brands of drinks, brand A and brand B, both of which are produced in bottles of the same size. He wishes to order just that question. It is already linear programming. You don't even have to question to say manja ma questions yabwera branch. Okay? So I've given you how to identify section B linear programming. Another one in 2021, paper 2 GCE. A businessman, question 10, a businessman orders 2 types of vehicles, namely sedans, vans, just a minute. Yes, a businessman orders 2 types of vehicles, namely sedans and vans for sale. Just that word, for sale, it is a business question and it is linear programming. Now, having known how to identify or how to know the question deals with linear programming, what are we supposed to know? In this part 1 linear programming, we must know how to identify inequalities. So here you are writing in your books to say, know how to identify inequalities. That's all. We must know how do we identify the inequalities. Now, what are inequalities? Inequalities are just variable letters and numbers with a sign of greater than or equal to. Examples of inequalities are this. This is an example of an inequality. Maybe you may have something like this. That is an inequality. Or maybe you can have something like this. That is an inequality. So these are inequalities. And they are the ones that helps us to create a model. Okay? Njia zambo kutandizani drawing a model, this model that we had talked about. So for you to come up with something like this, you need to use inequalities, something like this. So that is the first thing first they will ask you is identify inequalities. And now, how do you identify the inequalities? You use the information that you've been given. You use the information that you've been given. Abantu bali quiet. Madam Selina, are you following what we are doing?
I'm following.
Mr. Skazwe.
I'm here.
Madam Michelle.
I'm here, sir.
Balala ba Michelle. Jen. Na bavutuka baji. But Madam Jen. Okay. But Jen.
My network is bad. I'm still here.
Mwaikala kumushi. Iseni kumayadi. So now it's good that you're all following. Okay. Okay. So my interest is identifying inequalities. So they are words. They are key words. They are key words that you look for in the question. When you hear the word at least, it means greater or equal to. That symbol, that's what at least means. Greater or equal to. So if they use the word at least, they are saying, can you put that greater or equal to there? That's what they want you to do. Yeah. Let me just put my phone on do not disturb. Makozi yambo bwera oko. Where is do not disturb? Tuamfuatao wambwena bamina shave okuno. 500. Okay. I was on keywords. When you see the word more than, you use greater or equal to. When you see the word not less than, it means greater or equal to. Okay? All these are greater than. And then, when you see the word greater than, when you see the word greater than, it means greater or equal to. So those words, they represent greater than or equal to. They are saying, can you put that symbol for greater than or equal to? The second set of words, it's at most. At most means less or equal to. Less than means less or equal to. Not more than means less or equal to. Not greater than. It means less or equal to. So that is the second set of words. Don't worry, apart from sense until we do a example, that's when it will make a lot of sense. So make sure you copy those words. And then now, we are saying the last part is always know which key words represents X and Y. That one is very important. Take note. Always know which keywords represents X and Y. If it's maize representing X, then where there is maize, you'll be putting X. If it is Y representing sausage, meaning where there is sausage, you'll be putting Y. Okay. Now, I am recording this session, and I'm unable to share the past paper to you. But right now, in the video, it is being already shared. So, if you, I'm forwarding a question. I don't know if you are able to kufumako okumuya ku WhatsApp. I don't know what magic you can do, so that you see the question that I am sending to you, or that the question I am sending in the group. You'll be able to see what it is about. 2017. So I'm forwarding 2017 July question. 2017 July question 11. So I really want you to copy this question. You just copy the information and question A. If you're able to copy all of it, I don't mind, but maybe due to time, right now, we'll do two. Let me also capture another one, then I forward them. Another 2017. Having shaving number farm now. What am I supposed to place here? It came on question. So that's the question I want us to do. So let me. It's this one and this one. I have forwarded the question. The one I want us to start with, it's this one. I just give you 3 minutes to copy the information and question. The rest of the questions, you can copy them in your free time. Are we listening? Fire Mfika? Hurry up, we only have 10 minutes to do this.
Which question are we hoping at?
The one I've resent. The one question what? The one I'm from. Let me see. Yes, Makwebo prepares 2 types of sausages, Hungarian and beef, daily for sale. She prepares at least 40 Hungarian and at least 10 beef for sausage. Yeah, that's the question I want you to do. So in less than 3 minutes, I'm starting so that it should not cut for us. So those who are watching this video, can you start doing that work in less than 3 minutes? I'll resume talking. So Maranje Banga Mwapu then. Oh my goodness. Who's done? Nampuisha Madam Celine. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Even these ABC, we copy them or copy them as you go.
Just F. If you fly ABC on your free time, I just need F. FD requires a graph. You are done?
Almost.
Very good. Let's now we are saying if I read the question properly in a very quick manner, it is saying Makwebo prepares 2 types of sausages, Hungarian and beef, daily for sale. She prepares at least 40 Hungarian and at least 10 beef sausages. She prepares not more than 160 sausages altogether. The number of beef sausages prepared are not more than the number of Hungarian sausages. Given that X represents the number of Hungarian sausages and Y the number of beef sausages, write 4 inequalities which represent these conditions. 4 marks. Part B, using a scale of 2 centimeters to plot. We can't do that. We have to meet physically for those questions. So my interest is on the identification. So in case this video runs out this session, just log in for the short last part. In the question, X has been given to be Hungarian. Y has been given to be beef. I love beef sausage. Now, this is the information. They are saying where there is Hungarian, we'll be putting X. Where there is beef, we'll be putting Y. So I'll ask one person to be reading. Mr. Skazwe, read the, I'll be telling you at pause there. You can read. We want to identify our first inequality. Yaraf Makuisa. Mr. Skazwe, you can read slowly.
Okay, so starting from top.
Yes.
No. Makwebo prepares 2 types of sausages, Hungarian and beef, daily for sale. She prepares at least 40 Hungarian.
Okay, pause there. She prepares at least. Are you there? She prepares at least 40 Hungarian. What is Hungarian? Is it X or Y? So we are going to say X. What number? I've heard the number 40. And I've heard the word at least. As far as I know, I had given you the words for at least. It is here. This is the word for at least. It means greater than or equal to. So the answer here will be greater than or equal to. That's your first inequality. It's very simple. Proceed from there.
And at least 10 beef sausages.
Pause there. Beef. What is beef? X or Y?
It's why.
So you say Y. I've heard 10. Again, they are still maintaining the word at least. So you use that. That's your second inequality. Continue, my sir.
She prepares not more than 160 sausages altogether.
Pause there. Altogether, Madam Michelle, altogether means X plus Y. Altogether means X plus Y. I've heard the word, is it 160? The number I mean.
Yes, 160.
160, not more than means this one. That is the third inequality. So when you hear Napapata, when you hear not more than, when you hear altogether means putting X plus Y. Very straightforward. The other one, continue.
The number.
Me? Yes, I can hear you. You are behind on the third one. The third one, they are saying this. You can imagine, Nachit flash out. Kaile cleaner. It's cleaning. Hi. Those who don't know me, this is the man behind the camera. speaking, Teacher Mvanga, or Professor Mvanga. So, ichinso chikaya.
Achisambirira ya lo awo ya omugazi
Unshomo.
psychology yati abana kashibari
Chi Sigmund Freud. Chale.
It was rejected because it was too much concentrated on sexual psychosocial channel.
Okay. All right. So now, Madam Jane, you were saying you were behind with the third one. All together means X plus Y. Are you there?
Jen hasn't joined yet.
Hey.
Just check if she's trying to join.
Okay. Okay, I've admitted her. She's joining. Okay, join her. Madam Jane, are you there? Oh, Madam Jane, this is for you, question 3. Okay. They are saying all together. All together means X plus Y. The number that was mentioned is 160. The keyword that was mentioned is less or equal to. Yeah, that's all. They said not more than. Yes, Mr. Skazi, the last statement.
Okay, so the number of beef sausages prepared are not more than the number of Hungarian sausages.
So restart again. The number of what? Beef. What is beef?
The number of beef sausages.
So just there. What is beef?
Beef is Y, which is 10.
They haven't given numbers on the last one. They just said the number of beef should not be what?
Not be more than the number of Hungarian sausages.
More than is this symbol, right? What is Hungarian? What letter is Hungarian?
X.
That's all. You have hammered all the 4 marks. All the 4 marks. Madam Michelle, you are reading the second question.
Okay. Wait, come on.
Yes, read the question.
Wait, Amanga. Okay. You said it twice. Orders maize and groundnuts. The order price of a bag of maize is 75, and that of a bag of groundnuts is 150. He is prepared to spend up to 7,500 altogether. I continue.
Yeah, continue.
He intends to order at least 5 bags of maize and at least 10 bags of groundnuts. He does not want to order more than 70 bags altogether.
Question A.
If X and Y are the same number of bags of maize and groundnuts, respectively, write inequalities which represent their conditions.
Okay, so now, as you can see, part B, C, D, all those are graphical questions. They are saying, now this time around, step by step, madam. Mulebutuka. Himakwebo.
I'm in class. Okay, Himakwebo orders maize and groundnuts for sale. The order price of a bag of maize is 75 kwacha.
Pause there. Now, here, maize is X. Okay? There is a number in front of maize there. They've said 75 kwacha. We write it like this.
That's what.
Okay?
So I have a question. So
Mhm.
all the time when you are given the question, the first it's respectively. So if I have oranges appearing first and then bananas appearing second, so the first
X.
item is always X.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good. So I was saying the first inequality, they have said X. They have said bags of maize, which is X. But that X, there is a number. You've seen that 75. It will be in front of X. 75. Why are we putting it? Because they've said the bag of maize, Shanshan, each is 75. Are you following? We are going to say plus. Why am I writing plus? I've heard something like altogether. Just in the first statement there that she read, I've read something like altogether. For why? Very again.
Okay, yeah, it's there. It's there also. They've mentioned the bag of groundnuts for 150.
But that's not the first sentence. That's like the first
You're getting it. The first part says Himakwebo orders maize and groundnuts for sale. The order price of a bag of maize is 75 kwacha. And that of a bag of groundnuts is 150.
Mfweni. Are you there? Hello?
Yes,
The order price of bag of maize. The order price of bag of maize is 75. Are you there? And that of a bag of groundnut is 150. He is prepared to spend up to 7,500 altogether.
Okay.
Those are connected in one. Why? Because we haven't had like at least Shanshani. Yes, that's why I've written plus. Why? But for why, there is a 150 in front.
I want to understand something.
Mm-hmm.
So altogether ni plus, eh?
Yes, ni plus. Ngata kuli ama numbers kuli x and y, you just say x and y, that's all. But nga kuli ama numbers in front of these x and y, you put them there. All together, they say these.
So x and y.
You just say x plus y, like the previous question.
Okay.
So we are going to write this. Why? Because this guy only has 7,500 to spend, meaning he can't have more than that. Are you following? Now, let us just reduce this. 75 can cancel, 75 can enter here, 75 can enter here. Like we are just reducing. x plus 75 into 3, sorry, naranda answer 3y. 75 here, it is 100. So meaning that is our first inequality. It's x plus 3y
Is it
less or equal to 100. Is it what? Hello? Proceed, Madam Michelle. Madam Michelle, proceed.
Madam Jen is asking Teacher Manga that is it always that we should break down to x plus 3y whatever, or we can leave the answer as it is?
No, you can't leave the answer as it is. If there is a number that can enter all these three numbers, you have to reduce. If there is no number that can enter, then you can leave it like that.
Which leads me to my question, Chamang. The first one understands.
Go ahead. Very good. 75 into 75, it's just x. 75 into 150. It's 2, not 3. Madam Serena vachinje va 2 queen books. Vachinje va 3.
Teacher Manga, chapoma vashanda mweve?
Hauna chirara ndo vachinje va Madam Serena vachinteperesha.
150 into 75. Or putting 75 into 7,500.
Yes. So here we are dividing actually. Basically we are dividing over 75, over 75, over 75 for us to come up with this. Mr. Skaz, are you following?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Proceed, Madam Michelle.
He intends to order at least 5 bags of maize.
Pause there. And now there we can pause. At least 5 bags of 5 bags of maize. What is maize, X or Y?
X.
So we say X. I've heard 5. What does at least means? Less or equal to or greater?
Greater.
That one is done. Proceed. Inequality 3.
Of maize and at least 10 bags of groundnuts.
Pause there. Groundnut, what's groundnut? X or Y?
Y.
You said 10?
Yes, 10.
What does at least means?
Greater than.
Number 4. Fourth inequality.
He does not want to order more than 700 bags altogether.
So what does altogether means?
X plus Y less than 70.
Is less than 70. Are there numbers in front of these X and Y? No. So you just say X plus Y. So Madam Michelle, is your question answered?
Yes, sir.
Me, I'm done with first part. End of linear programming part 1. Part 1. It is done.
Chairman, I've got a question.
Go ahead.
Back to tuition center. What times do you have physical classes?
Physical classes. There are two sessions in the morning on Wednesday. On Wednesday, that's physical. Wednesday, mathematics, it's at 10 hours. 10 to 12 hours. Thursday, it's 12 hours to 13:30. And then there's also evening for the very Wednesday, which is the same Wednesday. Maths begins 17 to 18:30. And then on Thursday, it begins at 18:30 to 19:30. So that's the time for physical classes on mathematics. Appears 2 days in a week, Wednesday and Thursday. It's either a student comes in the morning or a student comes in the afternoon. Yes, you guys are special ones. You have more. We learn 4 days. So I have to get distinctions. Questions, Madam Serena?
No, I'll have questions when we try to do ourselves.
Madam Jen?
I'm okay. Okay, this one we've done it in paper one.
Madam Michelle. Mr. Skazwe?
Let me just go through them, and then if I have any, then I'll ask.
Okay, so I'm sending questions to you, and then I'll advise to say, okay, it's now open. We can start meeting for physical. Ngatwambo kumana physical, especially pama weekends. We'll just be targeting area graphs plus construction. So tomorrow I'm starting a new topic, which is earth geometry. Tomorrow.
I thought you said we're not doing, or you said it's transformation.
I said transformation. I will not do it. Actually, I had said I'll end on earth geometry if ngayafirikwa. In case mwasanga ko challenge with any of these, you are able to do earth geometry. So tomorrow I'm
geometry.
Yes.
Is it even necessary? Can't we just focus on the easy ones?
Okay.
It is.
No,
There
for
are questions
paper one.
There are questions that come in paper one.
Earth geometry and it's very necessary. Earth geometry to be necessary. The one that I don't see necessary is calculus in paper 2. Calculus and transformation. Those I don't see them necessary.
What about mensuration?
Calculus doesn't come in paper one.
It comes and kamifunda through to paper 1 to easy to dia. Mensuration.
What about mensuration?
I see it unnecessary paper 2. So mensuration.
It doesn't come in paper one.
No, not the way crazy ones comes in paper 2. Paper 1 quite simple here. So the ones I'm talking about, they're in paper 2.
Because from the looks of things here, we are answering trigonometry, statistics,
linear
programming, and cubic.
Now cubic functions then to feel to akumana the physical fear without any. But earth geometry and I'm teaching whether mkaisara tamwaikaisara for the sake of paper 1. Yes. So meaning on.
Sometimes the examiner.
No, I will teach you whether you like it or not. I'm teaching. Okay, so we are done. You are free to log out, but Madam Jane Shari then we discuss on how we can proceed with biology tomorrow. I know, but I just want us to agree.
Okay.